It's your boy Yink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Visiting Website, having a wonderful day on this 29th March 2025. Here we are for another stream of this beautiful game called. What's it called? Oh, yeah, The Tower. One of my fave game ever. It is Saturday. Oh, holy. We're Saturday. I forgot to do the tournament. Ooh, let's go. Forgot to do the tournament. I forgot to do the tournament. How crazy is that? I forgot. Completely forgot. Oh, shit. Thank God we thought about it. We still have a lot of time, so let's do this. Now, of course, we're going to be playing the tournament, so let's do this also. We'll be listening to something. I'm going to take a quick shower because we just finished working out. We just finished working out, so yeah. A shower is needed. Tournament is tournament. Let's go. So you're in the tournament? What is that? Okay. It's kind of cool that I have all of the mission done the day before. Okay. We have to do one shop upgrade. Okay. Good. $35. Okay, let's go. Okay. Well, that's important. My legs are fucking jelly. Jello. Jello. We have an hour and 10 minutes. We have an hour. Well, no, we have, yeah, we have an hour. Entry. Go out. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be outdoors boy. Outdoor boy. 56, that's perfect. That is insanely good. My legs. My poor legs. Okay, good.
That is a lot of wood. I'm going to build a fire over this frozen part to thaw it out. And I'll put some fire in that trench as well. Alright, got a nice bit of coals, some really hot sand. We're going to spread it out nice and even. Get my bed ready.
been about 5 hours since I buried the coals. Let's check the temperatures. Got 89 degrees right there, 76, and 59. Definitely still got heat. Man, you can still feel it. Here's my pillow for tonight. Oh. I must have been tired because it's 5 a.m. and I slept pretty good. So I stoked the fire up really good. And that feels really nice. My feet are really cold. So I rolled some logs down that way and built a fire. And warm my feet up here a little bit. Oh, good morning. Well, the ground's really hard, but I'm warm.
I want to check out something.
Fire by my feet, keeping my feet warm. I feel some warmth in the ground still. Well, I'm curious to see how warm the gravel is. I mean, that's still pretty good. So you got about 60 here, and we got about 22 degrees over here. So yeah, big difference. I'll tell you what, sleeping on 70-degree gravel versus ice and
Oni Naki.
huge difference. Ah, she's got a good shelter, but it's time to go home.
Full playthrough. Okay. Ouch.
静かに雨が降っていた。
So Aninaki.
準備はもう大丈夫。
We're gonna be playing next. It was fun. Ouch. Question. Question is that? What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that? Okay, I could do that. Yeah. Okay.
Looks like it's got 17 degrees out here. Let's take this inside. See the difference. We're going to put this right up here. Like that. Check it out. It's about 43 degrees here in the shelter. So that means it's about 26 degrees warmer in the shelter versus outside. That's really a big difference.
Let's have a little drink. Let's have a little drink.
It's about 9:30 in the morning, and we're just watching the sun slowly come up. Just kind of passing out. It's
Good. Whew, feels good. It is amazing. Need some stuff. I could. Okay.
pour Manon. Raphaël. Pas pire, hein? Tu es d'où que le rasage de ton oncle? Pas de sa peau, c'est son rasoir. Il a besoin d'un gilet Labs.
Gillette Labs?
L'expérience ultime de Gillette. Sa barre exfoliante libère les poils coincés. Je peux les éliminer en un seul passage. En plus, ça réduit l'irritation. Nouveau rasoir pour mon oncle Claude. Gillette Labs, la perfection au masculin.
When you own the ultimate tool, you also own the ultimate toy. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
How's it doing, Dominic?
Casual night.
That'll do. petroleum high heat spray paint meant for barbecues and stuff. Got a little milk, got a warm fire, not too bad, huh? Alrighty. It's really smooth and surprisingly square consistency. It's so cold, all the plastic is frozen. Hopefully nothing breaks. You have to kind of insert the hole. The elastic's not very stretchy at this temperature. Alright, got step one done. I better get this thing up and going. Whew. Whoa, my lips are getting numb. It's hard to talk. The tarp's so frozen and crinkled, it's too small to fit in all the grommets. I'm having to yank on it for all I'm worth to get it to stretch and go where it's supposed to go. There we go. We got heat. Well, it's 4 o'clock and we're already busting out the flashlights. Sit down right there. Here. Now I want you to sit down right over here. Is that warm? There we go. So this thing right here is a water tank. You put a bunch of snow in here or water, whatever, and it heats up against the side of the stove. And then you can just turn this, get hot water whenever you want it. You gotta admit that's awesome. It really is. Alright, got a caribou hide down here on the ground, so I take my boots off. Oh, that really helps. Up here, the very top of the tent, it's 98 degrees. The heat from the stove rises and collects at the top of the tent. There's real extreme temperature differences in here. My head's kind of sweaty, but my feet are kind of numb. Let's put the thermometer down here and I'll show you the difference. Check it out here on the floor. It's right around freezing at 32 degrees. I have another thermometer here on the bed. You can see that this one's at 60 degrees. So that makes a huge difference in temperature, just being off the floor a little bit. Every inch off the ground you get in a hot tent, the warmer you're going to be. That's why you use cots in these things. It makes a huge difference to be in a cot versus on the ground. And thermometer says -58. Oh, it's cold. This tent is made by Arctic Oven, and the model is called the Igloo. I've heard people claim it's the warmest hot tent in the world, and I think they're right.
I'm going to bed, guys. I'll see you in the morning.
Hey, Jake, you up?
Me and Jake both woke up too hot in the middle of the night at some point.
But it's about 9 a.m. and we get the fire cranked up, and then we're gonna get up and make some breakfast. Oh, dang. Man, that is so close to negative 60. It is bottomed out this thermometer. Oh, it is cold, guys. Alright, guys, we're at that point where I gotta put the fire out. And once I do, it's a race against time to get everything put away. Or my fingers and feet freeze. My lips are going numb. Alright, Nathan, I think this looks like an awesome spot. Oh, let's find some dead trees.
Parfois, un gars doit compenser pour sa fraîcheur. Old Spice.
Chez Vitro Plus, il n'y a pas de fissure qui ne résiste. Comme la PW, cadeau des petits voisins. Contrairement à la ligue de garage. Ça, c'est leur père.
Prenez rendez-vous sur vitroplus.com pour vos réparations et vos remplacements de pare-brise.
At Benefit, they were so helpful with my home insurance. They're such good people. They made me want to be a better person. So I'm reconciling with my brother, who I haven't spoken to in 20 years. Hey, Josh. Yeah? I forgive you. Me too. Good.
Beneva, your home is well insured at a good price.
Pendant les élections fédérales, nous sommes là pour poser les bonnes questions. Là pour vous aider à cerner les enjeux. Là pour vous tenir informés partout et en tout temps. À Radio-Canada, on a l'info qu'il vous faut.
Vous êtes ici pour prendre part au plus grand jeu de manipulation et de trahison.
Je peux pas filer ça, regardez sur Nouveau et sur Crave.
I'm going to build the shelter out of a 12-foot by 12-foot tarp and a couple of these poles. This is my Winterwell titanium backpacking stove. It only weighs a few pounds. This thing is so light, and it's really easy to put together. The stovepipe will melt the tarp if it touches it. So I gotta use these fork sticks to keep the tarp away from the stovepipe. Well, we're getting ready to go to bed, and I have learned my lesson from previous winter camping trips. I brought a wine and bottle. Yeah, we're not getting out of our bag tonight. Good night, buddy. Boy, it was cold last night. My bag was barely keeping it together. Hey, Nathan, you warm? This bag is so much better. I gotta get one of those. As much as I hate to say it, I think I need to get dressed and get up and doing stuff. It is. In case you're wondering how I secured the tarp to this rock face, I
just had these little wooden wedges that I jammed into the cracks right there. And over on this side, I tied it off to an icicle. Now we're gonna get our tarp off without letting it touch the stove and get melted like I did last time.
Kind of impressive how he does it. Bravo, Batuha. Another good workout in. Feels great.
I'm about 6.5 feet tall with my boots on. The snow's just a hair under 6.5 feet deep. At the top of the wall, about 9 feet. Whew. Kind of feels a little nice getting out of the wind, doesn't it? Wow. What do you think? Is that feeling big enough? Well, I better get going because I need to get my tent up before my wife and kids arrive. Got a tent up. All right. All right, guys, I gotta show you one feature of our ice compound here. We've got a bathroom. Got our toilet paper, a little camp toilet.
Yeah.
All right, my sweet wife is putting the boys to bed. I love you. You're a hero. Thanks, it's late, but we got everybody in one tent. Go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay. Ouch.
Good morning. How did you guys sleep? Hey, Mimi, did you sleep well? Were you warm? Good.
Y'all are legend.
Man,
Legend.
got to be quite the shelter. Yeah. A lot of snow got moved by hand. Time to get all my gear home. I gotta go dry all out.
Really good song. I forgot that we were doing a tournament. Holy shit. Okay, good. Okay. 68 minutes. Not too shabby. We have another 10 minutes of there you go, another 35. So now the only one left is either the sword or the shield, but I got one that's done. We just finished the crown, which is great. Hannibal. Hannibal, what the heck is Hannibal? I want to check if I have enough. I got 17 gigs. That is not a lot at all. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay. Now I have to check how many gigs that I have off in the storage on the other phone. I got 22 gigs. Which is good, but not great. Why good but not great? Well, just because it'll carry me another hour, but I don't know how much I can film, and that is a problem. I mean, good. C'est jamais quand à l'est que c'est fini pour de vrai. Ça fait un torote. Bon. Did you finish uploading you? I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden with you. La 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 la. C'est jamais quand à l'est que... This is the guy from a freaking Prison Break.
See you guys.
Beautiful sunset. It's my boy. You know what's crazy? My boy is number 10, Bautista. Bautista. They just had their first sponsor. Congratulations, mon homme. You're gem.
There is a little bit of a breeze coming in around that corner, and if we can get rid of that breeze, it's going to warm up really good in this little crevice. So I've got a tarp that I'm going to try to string over that opening.
What a couteau. I also have to check how much metal I have, event metal, because we are at risk of not being able to do the most important thing. Buying this one at 500. 2 hours. Shit.
Okay, this is about as cozy of a survival shelter as I've ever had. But there is a little bit of a problem here. We're getting dripping. This is going up here and melting all of that ice. And it's coming down here
See the annoyance?
And then it is
It's
dripping
crazy.
onto my sleeping bag. It's dripping right about there, it's dripping right about there, it's dripping right about there. I'm hoping that in a couple of hours it might dry up a little bit and we might get rid of this problem. But in the meantime, I better move my sleeping bag or it's gonna get wet. Well guys, we got kind of lucky that fires melted.
What is that? Okay, cool, cool.
The dripping stopped.
So next time I'm off this, I'll be able to get a gold.
Well, good morning. It is 7 a.m. Sun is just beginning to rise. You sleep well, Nathan?
Sleep well? Always freaking music. 64. Good. So now we can be deleting one.
Now, I could be getting old, but it seems to me that the worst part of sleeping in a survival shelter is the lumps on the ground. So lay down in your shelter a few times, find some good position, smooth it out, because it's a lot easier to fix it now than in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Instead of sleeping bags, we're going to be using this bison couch. It's like 6.5 feet by 7.5 feet. It's massive. Oh. There you go, buddy. Alright, buddy, you warm? Are you comfy? Alright, you can go to sleep, buddy. That is a very delicious campfire donut right there. This looks like a gorgeous spot.
Ouch.
Alright, you're focused on one, you'll be.
Oh, dude.
Alright, we got a roaring fire in here and it feels amazing. Come on in. Oh.
You can feel the heat already.
Nathan, you awake? He's like, I got the phone up. Hey, get out of here, it's nice. We can see here inside the tent on the floor, it's about 22 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 25. And if you look at the walls, you can see there's frost on the inside of the walls below about here. So from about here below, 32 degrees, and the higher up you go in the tent, the warmer it gets until it feels like 70 degrees up here. I got the door of the stove facing towards my bag, and I've got a pile of wood within arm's reach. Alright guys, it's pretty late. I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Well guys, we survived the night. And look who's up. Hey Tom, you were nice and warm? Look how covered in frost my overalls are. Alright, we're almost 32 degrees, so right hovering around
freezing inside the tent. It is cold out. Outside the tent, it's negative 16 degrees Fahrenheit. That's negative 26 Celsius. Ooh, it's cold today. This tent's been a good little tent for us. I'm actually really pleased with it. It's super light. It only weighs about 4 pounds for the tent and the stove. But it's a Seek Outside 4-man teepee hot tent. And I'll put a link in the description to it. But I need to start packing it up and getting ready to go because we're going to run out of daylight here in a little bit.
Jamais quand à l'est que c'est fini pour deux.
Tell you what, this might not be a bad place to sleep for the night. Got a flat sandy bit right there. Got some water, some dead wood.
Fucked up. I did fuck up. Could have done much better. However,
It's like a greenhouse underneath this tarp. It is so warm in here. Man, it feels so good and warm here on this gravel bar. I can't even begin to describe it. I need to bust out my thermometer and show you guys. So I've got 2 thermometers, and you can see right here, the ambient air temperature is about 34 degrees Fahrenheit, so just slightly above freezing. But I put another thermometer here in the sunlight over here on the rocks. Check this out. Look at this. On the gravel bar, it is 80 degrees. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a 46-degree difference between the temperature of the air and the temperature of this riverbank. That is massive. I'll tell you what, it feels pretty amazing on this riverbank right now, but all that's going to change tonight when the sun sets. It's supposed to get down to about 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So we need to store as much of this heat as we can and store it in our shelter. I'm going to show you how to do that really easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a nice big bonfire right there where I'm going to sleep. It's going to heat up the ground, store a lot of energy down in the rocks. It's also going to dry out the ground, and it's going to make it really warm inside the shelter. There we go, just move the fire over a little bit, bury the coals with a little bit of dry sand, and we're going to have a really hot foundation to put our shelter on top of. Tell you what, guys, it is warm in here. My legs are cooking. This sand is just hot with the coals underneath it. And I've got the heat of the fire, and then it's just not that cold out here because I'm sitting on this baked sandbar. It's just absolutely great. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, I think I might be getting a little bit of a cold. Tell you what, I slept really warm last night. I never pulled down the side of my tarp, and the fire went out, and I was just really good last night. It was really nice.
There you go, it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it over here. Well, the fire and the shelter are doing a great job. Nice and warm in front, a little chilly on the back, but not bad. They'll probably get down to the negative
True.
numbers tonight, and I think we'll be just fine as long as we can keep this fire stoked.
Shield and sword again in the same one. So what I'll do, fuck you. I'm done with the same one.
I'm doing pretty good.
In the perfect world, we're still gonna get the shield.
But mostly I'm just on the lumpiest piece of ground. There's this weird bump. It's kind of hard to find a good come through position.
The shield, we'll get it in golden. Gold rank.
Grady Dick with a perfect pass of that Gillette Labs razor. Let's run that one back again. Because he's able to apply less pressure, he'll be experiencing less irritation. Not just any razor can do that. Nice.
Avec l'Internet fiable et rapide de Rogers,
Ok, gang, couvrez-moi, je suis entendu.
t'es sûr?
Check-moi bien dans les.
Long jazz. L'Internet de Rogers, maintenant au Québec. Long jazz.
De la police en mourrait dans les combats.
Alright.
Good.
We're accomplishing three things with this fire. One is we're making the shelter a little bit bigger, thawing out the ground.
In case that we're still uploading.
And leveling
Good.
all the stumps,
That is huge. Golly. Yum. Cowboy nothing.
About to get a giant rib?
Cowboy nothing.
C'est-à-dire, sa fille est à côté de lui pendant qu'il change.
I can't hear you. Guys are all yapping.
Pipi dans les... Moi dans les piscines.
$46 minutes. Forgot that I have to film outside.
So we get a good dump of snow tonight.
Shit.
Sharp won't cave in. Here, Jake, there's your stuffed animal, buddy. Jake, you want some hot chocolate? I'll tell you what though, this is as
Same
cozy
with
a
the piggy.
shelter as I've ever made. It is so much warmer in here. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning.
I want to watch this too. Today we're watching the entire Final Fantasy 12.
Bed wasn't too hard. That's not too bad. Definitely got snow last night.
My superhuman.
You put a roof on it so that if we get a big dump of snow tonight, we don't wake up under a foot of snow. I hope I built this roof sturdy enough because if we get a foot or two of snow, it's going to get really heavy. But we got a lot of cross members to try to distribute the weight. We'll see what happens. A lot of these self-inflating mattresses don't work as well in the cold. There we go. There we go. Yee, blankie time.
Well, guys, I have slept better tonight than I have in a long time. We slept 10 and a half hours. It's almost 9 o'clock right now. The sun's still not up. Well, we got a bit of a storm last night. Oh, yeah, we got some snow up there. Definitely got some snow last night. All the firewood's covered in snow. Yay. All right.
Man, you can really hear the wind now. The snow insulates the sound so much, just couldn't hear how loud it was. It's really roaring out here. All right, David, shall we pack it up and snowshoe out of here? Well, it's not a great roof, but it'll keep the wind off us. And if we get a little skiff of snow, shouldn't be a problem. When you build these shelters, you want to make them in a zigzag S pattern so the wind never can have a straight shot into your sleeping area. It helps a lot. And you know these little logs you can buy for the fireplace if you don't want to build a proper fire? Well, I got like half of one of those. Oh, that feels nice on the hands. My fingers have been so cold on this trip. This little chunk right here will last about 2 hours. So between that and this, I've got about 4 to 6 hours with the campfire right there. Temperature is dropping out here. It is cold. I'll tell you what, the wind is absolutely howling down in the valley. Its wind chill is below -15. But we're really sheltered where we're at. We're right up against the hill and next to some trees. And then once you get down below the snow line, it's nice and still in here, so you don't have that wind chill to deal with. All right, thermometer says 0 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, we're gonna take the thermometer down here, see what the temperature is
at our bags. We can see down here by the sleeping bags, we're down about 16 degrees Fahrenheit. So definitely cold, but a lot warmer than it is above the trench. And that's the beauty of snow caves. If you build them right, they're always about 16, 15 degrees Fahrenheit, no matter what the weather's like outside. Alright guys, I'm getting to bed.
Wow.
Good morning. Oh my goodness, we slept in so long. Oh, hey Jake, you awake? Hi, good morning. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more adventures from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, don't forget to click subscribe because we put out new videos every Saturday morning. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next Saturday. If you like this video, don't forget to check out the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel where we have hundreds of videos just like this. And don't forget to click subscribe so you can see other great videos every Saturday morning. And hit that bell button so you'll get notifications. Thanks for watching.
Smooth melting Lindor by the Lind Maître Chocolatier. You choose the moment. We provide the bliss.
Surprise! Les jours de fête, votre salle de bain est comme un tourbillon. Préservez la fraîcheur avec Febreze salle de bain. Sans fil ni prise, cet assainisseur d'air combat les odeurs pendant 45 jours. Après chaque visite au petit coin, vous savez que ça sent le paradis. Utilisez avec le papier hygiénique Charmin.
Luke here at the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and I'm spending the next 6 days here in the Arctic of Alaska. I'm going to be solo camping in my hot tent on the frozen Bering Sea. I'm going to be fishing for king crab through the ice, hunting for ptarmigan, and my family's going to be joining me later on as well. Alright guys, welcome to Nome, Alaska. Got one room, 2 rooms. Nome's got a population of about 3,500 people, and it's about a 1.5 hour jet flight from Anchorage. It's an old historic mining town here in Alaska. Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise. It's been a crazy winter here in Alaska. Nome only got snow a few weeks ago. Usually this time of year, the ocean's frozen solid. We can go out and fish on it. I have real concerns about that. My friend John lives down here. First thing I'm going to do is swing by his house. Hey, John! It's good to see you. Thank you for having me. So, how about this weather, man? It's been a weird winter, huh? 3 different people have already told me about how weird the ice is.
Would you watch this?
Yeah. I already have 2 pots out there. 2 of them are set and 2 of them are on the ice, so we can set them.
I brought 2 shrimp pots. We're going to try for some shrimp, too. So we're going to be taking this gear out onto the frozen Bering Sea to go look for some king crab and shrimp. Right now, we're on frozen saltwater. This is the Nome Harbor right here. We'll see how the ice is doing because apparently a large chunk of it broke off and drifted away. So we don't want to be on one of those when that happens. There's some gold miners diving for gold under the ice over there. We're going to check it out. This is so send a diver down to the bottom with a big vacuum dredge, and he'll suck up the sand and gold off the bottom and send it through this sluice box right here. The divers will have to have a boiler that pumps hot water into their wetsuit in order to be able to stay down and work in the cold temperatures. It's pretty hardcore stuff.
Tried that, it didn't work.
Is that a fox? There's a fox on the ice pack over there. I was wondering what that fox was doing on the ice pack. Looks like he was hunting ducks. Look at all the organs and meat are just picked clean. It's been such a warm year that there's still ducks out. That's unbelievable. There's almost never ducks this time of year.
Uh-huh. I got in trouble the first time. Took her to the. She said goodbye. Way too soon. Just don't feel right without you. More lonely. Lonely. My apologies. Okay.
Put a little styrofoam over the hole to keep it from icing up, and then put a piece of plywood on top of that to keep snow machines from going in. That and marking it with a stick should warn anybody. Alright, let's go get another spot.
Thank you. Fucking phenomenal. So just relax. Okay.
We'll let those sit overnight. We're gonna go check a couple crab pots that have been soaking.
Okay, let's go. We're almost dead.
There's a couple there. And the starfish. Nice. There you go. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Yeah, those are nice sized ones.
We're done. It's great because it's easier for me to just relax and do this.
There we go. Look at that.
Now I'm gonna be able to film. Just take it easy. Just relax. It'll be so fucking nice. Okay, so now, what about you?
Looks like another male. Another gorgeous crab.
Yeah, 14, okay.
He's got to tuck his legs to get inside that cooler. They're a big crab.
It's a baby.
Crab.
Please, please, please. Okay, 2 gigs, good. I'll take it. I'll take it. How about you? 31 minutes, nothing. That's nothing.
Jumbo starfish, though. The starfish is eating this little sculpin. Well, enjoy your meal. Bacon grease, ground cod, salmon.
see about getting another auger.
Here's a little throwback for you all.
Rule number one.
Ew.
Containers. I mean, so I was like, I just gotta use a Nippon bag. I ran out of containers. I mean, so I was like, I just gotta use a Nippon bag.
They rise though.
I ran out of containers.
I was really in the air for 4 minutes. I kid you not, bro.
You've made your first 10,000. Congratulations. We gotta do at least 20, bro. Bought a Rari, I'm rich, I ain't rent one. I'm on.
Good. So now we need to go. Because I don't want to be... Oh. We don't have too much work to do, but still. No. I also need to find the controller. Cause she said goodbye way too soon. This don't feel right without you. Lonely, lonely. Even though the sky is warm. Santa, Santa.
Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of snow in there. It's probably melting into the air filter. Oh, look at all that.
Ow.
That'll do it. This is all wet. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm 2 for 2 for breaking John's augers, but I like to mix it up a little bit. So this time, I got a whole bunch of snow and water in the air filter, which has flooded the engine with water. Is it good?
Is it? Oh.
Alright, there we go. Got a nice little spot out here on the Bering Sea. Got 2 holes to fish through. Now I just need to set up my tent. Normal tent stakes won't go into ice, so you have to use screws.
Parfois, un gars doit compenser pour sa fraîcheur. Old Spice.
Lonely, lonely. Even though the sky is warm. Faded, faded. Lonely without you.
Que vous pensez? Swiffer Sweeper Wet. La puissance de nettoyage d'une vadrouille et la commodité d'un linge. Il attrape la saleté et la crasse, même celle qui se cache. Elle n'est pas simplement déplacée. Swiffer Sweeper Wet. Satisfaction garantie pour argent remis.
Ok.
Il se passe quoi quand vous optez pour un réseau de rêve après rêver? Ben de la joie. Bon réseau, bon prix, juste la joie.
Purina One, véritable instinct, a libéré ses vrais instincts. Dès le premier jour, une nourriture riche en protéines, de la vraie viande comme premier ingrédient pour une énergie saine et des muscles forts et la vie pour la cérémonie. Purina One, véritable instinct, une différence pour le premier jour.
Every single time I set this thing up now, it's bigger than I remember.
I can do that differently.
While I was fussing with the tent, John cut another hole for a crab pot.
sit and see what's there tomorrow. But I'm feeling pretty good about this spot for as far as fishing goes, but there's one downside. We're really close to the edge of the ice. From time to time, large chunks of ice break off and drift off towards Russia. This right here is loose moving ice. You can see it. It's actually drifting right there. To give you an idea of...
Okay. It'll be FF12. FF12, because that's what we're going to be watching tonight. No. No. Clear. Clear. Let's go instead with Zodiac Age. Jack. Age. Whoa. Whoa. I found a nice little book over here. Okay, so we'll do this. Nice, okay, good. Now, the incredible thing with this is managed to find something cool. I was looking at Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy, the full movie cutscene, because it's amazing. Then, found a little something called Zodiac Age. So you had 15, which is great, which means another one of these posted. Thank you, sir. Try forever, you're the best. Ari, you're super kind. And Milo. Zodiac, hey. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to say? Shit. No, it's Zodiac Academy. Then we're gonna be writing full. It's 3 days ago. 3 days ago, yeah. The Awakening. So, question. One of them is 9 hours, one of them is 11 hours. What the fuck? Cursed Faith. I'm obsessed with this. Okay. Sounds like a good book. Tree. That's good. I got the 1, 2, and 3. Come on, Ink. 6 o'clock. Shit. It's time to go. Because in 1 hour, we're not going to have any... Well, we're going to have the sunset. It's World War III. You know so much about... Good. Ouch. Whoa. Okay. Swinky, let's go. Need you to. Need you to. Okay. Don't blink. Yes, you blink. Welcome to the Contour Show. Because doing Wops are having a wonderful day on this 999 Brooklyn. Brooklyn 99. What a weird video. Don't blink. It's your boy. Welcome to the show. Doing well on this 29th March 2025. As you can see, it is still the snow outside, which is crazy on this date because usually mid-March maximum I'm gonna have some snow, but after that, no. So we just finished working out. It was a really good workout, so we're gonna be doing a recap out of that. And now the actual plan is just to we're gonna be finishing some videos. After that, I would like to answer some comments on TikTok, and after that, we're gonna be spending the rest of the night with the gaming content. So it's really nice. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. And now you're gonna go with this one, right? And you're gonna go with split screen. And you're gonna go with this one. Then you're gonna go with this. Don't blink. It's your blink. Welcome to the Contour Show. Having a wonderful day. 2 games, 1 game. We're gonna be watching today. I don't know why it's freaking like this. So the video was gonna be upside down. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. If I could, I would, but I can't, and I won't. And I figured it out. I figured it out. So it was just because we locked the portrait, I think it's called. So there's a really nice sunset going on right now. And it's not the nicest, but please understand that it's the 29th of March. So tomorrow I think tomorrow, the day after, it's the month of April, and we still have snow. So kind of crazy, kind of bizarre, but yeah. So enjoy the sunset. Hope you guys get to see the snow. Yeah, a little bit, huh? A little bit. Okay, good. Now this is done. This is done. Okay. I have a couple of videos to film, so without further ado, let's get it. So how much gigs do you have here? You're at 50. Shit. Shit. That is no bueno. 15 is not enough. It would be enough if I was just filming the tower, but I'm filming also this. I have a plan, but it'll be a complicated one. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the Contour Show. Everything wants to having a wonderful day on this 29th March 2025. I know, 29th March, there's still snow. The heck? What is going on, people? Today, we're going to be doing a small video as a kind of like a recap of our 6th day of weight loss. So really funny story happened today. Yesterday. So the first couple of days, the first 4 days actually, what we did was we had a cardio. The plan was always to do more cardio, and then moving on to weightlifting. So the original plan, and it's once again, I don't know, I don't have the knowledge incarnate, right? But the plan was to get some cardio and then start weightlifting. Why? Because I want to push myself, and cardio is good because you breathe better, you move better. So when you start to lift weights, it's better, right? You can last for longer. It's better at all. Morning crystal light. Imagine looking at these eyes, and you're not tired. You're not tired because you're not tired because you worked hard. You work out. You're tired because you're not tired because your muscle is tired, but you're tired because you don't have cardio. So this is psychiatric sex. You can still go, but you're out of breath. That's no bueno. So the original plan was that. Now what happened was the first day I was doing great. The second day I was a bit sore, still doing good. The third day I don't even know how we did it, to be honest, because I was really sore. When I said I was really sore, like, okay, well, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna be pushing forward a more of a relaxed time. We're gonna be finishing that. We're gonna be moving at least as possible. That way, my legs are able to relax. So the thing with the legs is, it's complicated because when you work out, for example, pec, right? You're not gonna be using pec in everyday things you do, or shoulder. You're gonna be using your arms for sure, but not your pec or shoulder. So it's easier to relax. Your legs, you're gonna be using them, and at the way that I have, my legs are constantly straining when I'm walking or moving. So then what happened was the leg became sore, very sore on the 5th day, and I couldn't do it. So like, okay, well, I can't do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the upper muscle or upper body. So it wasn't the plan, but I was like, you know what? Let's do 4 days of cardio because I saw that was my limit. And I was like, okay, well, let's do cardio and let's do muscle mass. One of my big fear is the extra skin, as I mentioned before. So that's 1, 2. I wake up today and I realize that my upper body is really hurting. So I'm not talking about shoulder, I'm talking about the dorsal and the pec. Those are the 2 parts that are hurting me. Now, I could have done everything else, every single other muscle, but then if I do a training, I want to finish it, right? It's like, okay, well, my legs are doing a bit better, let's do some cardio. So tomorrow, depending on how we're feeling, I would like to do upper body, just because I think cardio is the best, first of all. I think, and again, I'm gonna sound like I'm kissing ass, but I have to say thank you for that. Because, look at this, snow on the 29th of March, crazy. The reason why I say thank you is, if it wasn't for you guys, it kind of would be boring. Not boring in the sense of, oh dude, he doesn't know how to work out, but boring in the sense of, it's every day the same thing. It's fun to walk, but imagine watching me walk. And I'm good at talking, but I'm not good at talking for an hour and a half every single day, right? So the fact that you're here it's cool, but I would like to give you guys something different as a visual attraction, I guess. So yeah, so 1, 2. What ended up happening also was, I was like, okay, well, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see how the body goes. We'll listen to the body, as they say. If the body tells me, no, don't do that, you can't, I'm not gonna do it. When I say you can't, I of course mean it's pretty embarrassing. I of course mean, are you able to work out? Yes or no? If you're able to, amen. If you're not able to, it doesn't work, right? So that would be something I would like to do. I would like to see if we're able to work out and what body part we're going to be able to work out. And I'm at a very blessed position right now where at my weight or at my health, everything that I do is going to be beneficial. So if I end up working out or cardio, don't really mind. I have no preference, of course, but I'll work towards the goal of being healthier, right? So that's pretty much it. So the workout went super well. Today, I was a bit late because, of course, in my mind, I overslept because I woke up, I felt I was still in pain. So like, okay, well, let's go back to sleep quick. That way your body regenerates. Your body will heal better, I guess, if you're sleeping or not. And then when we saw that it wouldn't work, we took a long bath. But I had to not realize, but to admit that my body was not gonna be able to work out. I could have worked out today, but then again, your body will tell you, hey, you're in pain, don't do it, you know? And that's pretty much it. So super good cardio. People were super kind to me today. It's nice because it's hard to compare every single day because it's different people. It's hard to compare every single day because it's different conversation. But it was really nice. It was really nice. Now the best part about it was, we came in. Well, not a lot of people. We waited. We don't not a lot of people. So when there's not a lot of people, I'm gonna start increasing the intensity. And then people came in, but I was already increasing the intensity. So I was like, okay, well, you know. And it's took because I want to give you guys more content. With the live it's kind of nuts because when a video ends, it ends. I'm done talking. We're ending. But when you guys are here, we're having a conversation. I'm gonna say, hey, got that conversation. Ciao. Like, okay, cool. I understand where you're coming from. So it's more so of the social aspect, and there's social clue or social aspect of everything where there's, you don't cut off people, you don't just leave a conversation, right? So that's pretty much it. Anyway, long story short, pretty good workout. We're pretty happy. We'll see how it ends. We'll see how it goes. Probably gotta go super well. I'm hoping it goes super well. If it goes super well, I'll be very happy. If it doesn't go super well, but oh well, we tried. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. See you guys tomorrow for another recap or another workout, depending on what you can catch. Ciao. Now we don't have a lot of space. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna hope that I can delete you. I'm gonna hope that I can delete you, because I'm not uploading anything. So because I'm not uploading anything, this is gonna be super nice. Now the greatest thing about this is we just had a large influx of, look at this, 23. That's perfect. Okay, that's good. Now what's gonna do is when this phone will be done uploading, we'll be able to delete everything, which will be good. Well, not everything, but about 10 gigs of data, which is great. Okay, so that's good. Now onto this, we have Don't Blink, it's your Blink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Visiting Wolves after having a wonderful day on this 29th March 2025. You see the birds, but you also see the snow. The world is going crazy. We're just witnessing it. Today we're going to be talking about the gaming channel. There's some great news. So we're going to do 2 videos, or we're going to do 1 videos. But I think I'm going to do 1 videos where we're going to be including everything. And the video is what's next for the gaming channel. So lately, you guys have been seeing a lot of new content, a lot of new games, not a lot of stream. Now, preferably, I like to stream better because I get to talk to you guys. It's more. Listen, mobile gaming has done a lot for me, and it's something that I really enjoy. But there's nothing like taking the PS4 controller or any controller and just playing a game. There's just something special about it. So now it's kind of crazy cool because it wasn't really figuring out, but it wasn't necessarily planned. It just ended up being like that. So the plan would be to stream games from the phone. So we're talking about DC, Dark Legend, we're talking about Final Fantasy, we're talking about The Tower, we're talking about Arknight, and talking about Tokyo Ghoul. We're also talking about solo leveling, 5 games, around an hour each, every single day. So we're gonna do that until the 19th April. After that, what I'm gonna do is I'll delete solo leveling, and I'll delete DC Dark Legend. Those 2 games I like, but I'm trying to only with 3 games I'll be fine. With 3 games I'll be fine, and the 3 games will be The Tower. 4 games. The Tower I don't count it because to me it's something that I've been playing for a year and a half. It's part of my routine. But I think with something like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Something like Final Fantasy. I can walk. I can work out playing that. I can work out playing that, right? Tokyo Ghoul. I think there's gonna be a new update because now we're at the maximum level. It's like we finished the game already. Solo leveling, I do like it, but it's not at the same level. And DC Dark Legend, I like it, but it's not really my type of game, right? So we're just waiting. Now, why the 19th? Because on the 19th, Twitch will delete all of the videos that I haven't uploaded until I reach 100 hours. We are at 370 something hours. So we got about 24 days to reach 100 hours. What I'll do, I'll simply download everything. It's not a big deal. I don't think I'm going to be losing anything, but still. So that's one. Two, the 19th, we're going to be restarting to stream. Now, here comes the bad news, but here comes the great news. So there's a period of the 4 years where I had to give up on a bunch of games. Now, I had to give up on a bunch of games due to depression. Now, I took a huge decision. Our playthrough of Death Stranding, our playthrough of Metaphor Ray Fantasio, our playthrough of Dark Soul, and our playthrough of... I feel like I'm forgetting one. Dark Soul, Metaphor... No, that's it. That's it. They'll be finished. They're not, the game is not finished. Do not worry. We'll put them back. In a couple of years, we'll play them again. The reason as to being, I have a tendency to do that. This is ADHD 101. You start a game, and you start a game, and then you're juggling 3 games at the same time. Now, I haven't streamed in over a month, and I'm not gonna be able to stream for another 20 days. So we're talking about almost 2 months of those 3 games story, and I don't think I would be doing them justice if I didn't complete them. I restarted them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish all of the playthrough. Right. I'm gonna finish one of the playthrough. I'm gonna finish the playthroughs. There will be unfinished, left unfinished. But the reason as to why, is just because it's been too long. Like I don't remember the story. First of all, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Right. I don't remember. And yeah, so we'll start, but this time I do promise some changes, and that changes will be that we will only be playing 1 game at a time. You got my word, you got my... So that's kind of true, but not true. We will be streaming one main game. So one main game, some Fortnite, and then whatever mobile game I'm playing. So yeah, because right now, imagine right now, and I'm not complaining, but imagine, okay? A lot of people are going to be disappointed, but please put yourself in my shoes. I'm playing Dark Souls, I'm playing Metaphor, I'm playing Death Stranding, that's 3 games. I'm also playing Tokyo Ghoul, Ark Knight, I'm playing The Tower, I was playing, see, there's a lot of games, and the story is just very convoluted, so let's reduce a thing, but do it better, right? Not about the quantity, about the quality. Sounds good? Sounds great. Peace. Don't Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Compton Show. Because you're doing well, for having a wonderful day on this. Can I get a drum roll, please? No drum roll? You guys are cold. The video of the day is algorithm and the effing algorithm. And now it screws up the content creator. Without further ado, let's start. But before that, 29th March, still snow. What is going on? So, the algorithm, as a content creator, okay, I was thinking about it. And I was seeing, so long story short, what is going on, right? It's such a complex video, and this is picture perfect of ADHD and how it works. Yesterday I was uploading content from Twitch. So Twitch, I stream a lot. We have 700 hours of clips that I haven't uploaded yet, right? Now Twitch came up with a rule on the 19th of April, today is the 29th of March. We're talking about 22 days. 21 days, sorry. Where they're gonna delete every single clip that I have until I reach 100 hours. Sounds good? Sounds good. Now, the problem with that, the absolute problem with that is I'm kind of fucked because I have so many content to upload. And then I stopped streaming because they wouldn't allow me. So I started watching a lot of YouTube. And even I started watching YouTube, and out of curiosity, I watched a lot of YouTube, and out of curiosity, I started seeing some of the video twice. And I was like, how come am I seeing this video twice? Again, there's our content creator, for example, talking about the Outdoors Boy, talking about Motion Critical, talking about Asmongold. And I'm like, why the heck am I seeing those videos? So you go in the channel, right? And then on the channel, the person, you're gonna see a button which is called More. Now you check the more and what it means, and you're like, okay, well, you have the number of videos. So somebody that's been doing content for a decade only has 1,800 videos. You're like, wait a second, that means they've been doing videos. That's not a lot of videos, right? Why do they have so little? Then you ask yourself the question, that's so weird. But then you realize it's a question of algorithm. So, the algorithm itself, the algorithm as a viewer is one of the best thing ever. I'll be completely honest. I'm gonna put it on the TV, okay? Because that's where I watch YouTube. I'm gonna put on the video, and I'm gonna let the algorithm, the whole night, I'm not gonna go and choose a video. I'll let the algorithm push another video, and I'm gonna be watching for 7 or 8 or even 9 hours. I'll be watching YouTube, right? And it's always different content. So the algorithm for the viewer is amazing, but for the content creator, it's really problematic. So the algorithm will tell you that the preferred method of making content, you would prefer a video that reach 100 person versus 10 video that reach 10 people, 10 different people, right? But if you look at the math, 10 times 10 different videos where there's 10 different people is 100. So what is the difference? There's no difference. However, it is better for the person, for the viewer to say, you know what? This is one video that is proven to be doing well because people watch it, right? Now, the problem with the algorithm, just like in real life, is that we are allowing brand to take over. So I'm all about hardworking content creator. I'm all about embracing and giving credit where it's due. My issue comes from the very simple human fact of, I know it's an Apple thing. I know it's an Apple product. It's quality. I don't care about the looks of the shirt, but it's Gucci shirt, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care about what's in the car. It's a Lamborghini. Let's be a Lambro, right? And although it's super cool, we give so much importance to the name brand, to the branding or the name of a brand. So we do that also with content creator or artists. We're talking about mainstream artists. We're talking about artists that everybody's listening to. Now, those artists that everybody's listening to, right, are in a position. I keep on looking here because I have very small storage and I don't want it to end. Oh, my neighbor. We're also thinking about all of those content creators, right? And they're giving opportunity because you know them, so their video is pushed. The more the videos they're pushed, the more people watch them. The more people watch those videos, the more they are good in the algorithm eye. So you see, it's a constant circle. Content creator known, release a video. Because we trust this content creator, watch the video. Because we watch the video, the content creator that we already trust is being pushed. You understand? So it's a vicious cycle. So the algorithm, that is not the problem. The problem is not discoverability. The problem is that, oh, my videos aren't getting pushed, I'm mad. I'm big mad. I'm so freaking mad. The problem isn't that. The problem lies here for it. In a very simple matter of fact. And that very simple matter of fact is as simple as, it doesn't matter the quality of a video. Somebody filmed the video. If the quality is shit, people won't watch it, right? But the algorithm is a system that preys upon video that aren't following a certain trend. What is really pissing me off is, I watch YouTube the most, is we're starting to see everybody doing the same type of thumbnail, the same type of video. They're trends. There's this guy, right? Ashton something. And he's an athlete, and he did a morning routine. And I saw people jump on a wagon and do 40, 50, I saw 40, 50 different version of that, right? Now, I'll give credit where it's due. World of Warcraft did the same thing. They hop on the trend, and that was fucking phenomenal. But you see, everybody following that trend, right? Now, it's a cool trend, it's something that's funny, it's fun to see, but I don't need to see 50%. I don't need to see the same trend, different time, 50 different time. But why am I saying that is because people want the algorithm, and they know that by doing something that is trending, they'll get views, and by getting views, they'll get the rest of the content pushed, right? So it kills creativity, and creativity of content is replaced with a normalcy of following trends. What is the trend of this week? I don't care. Let's say, okay? Let's say the trend of this week is about F1, Formula racing. I don't even drive, but because it's trending, I'll go research Formula 1, and then I'll do my research, and then I'll talk about it. That is just phony. That's not genuine. So, although the algorithm is wonderful for the content viewer, for a content creator, it's a killer of creativity. As simple as that. Okay, so that's really good. 39%. Good. Sorry that bothers people. I just need to check if it was uploading still. I am so sorry. So now I'll take a little break. Let's put on our vests. Let's go to spot. Some of the sunrise I gotta see. Be better. Okay, let's go. The fuck? Don't blink, actually blink. Welcome to our show. We're doing well, having a wonderful day on this 29th March 2025. Life is good. Today's video is a bit of a weird one to do, and I know I said that a lot, but again, I always have this feeling that I'm thinking outside of the box, or we're outside of the box in itself. Today's video is absolutely that. It is how content creation, or my content, has changed thanks to the working out. So, of course, I haven't been working out for a long time. I've been working out for 6 days today. But I have noticed some change when I come to make content. And absolutely, when it comes to filming after the content. So, you guys know, it's kind of complicated. So, when we work out, we're more tired. And when we're more tired, it almost feels as my ideas are clearer. And I don't know if it's the lack of chaotic energy or just the lack of energy as a whole. I don't know what causes that, but it is a cause of effect. Now, the cool thing with that is I do notice in almost an improvement in the quality of the content. However, you guys know me as this guy who will do a side tangent, who's going left and right, and it does feel like the content is a little bit different. Now, you guys know that when I was younger, I was always on Ritalin, Concerta, so ADHD medication, right? In the last year of high school, I started working out, and I never had a better notes, right? And I always thought it was because of the tutor. My mom used to get me tutors, tutors. That's the way you say that in English. I always thought it was because of that, but you know, the workout definitely helped. The lack of energy definitely helped. The fact that I was sleeping a lot better definitely helped. Now, water and crystal light. We are a lot older. So of course, we have less energy, we're sleeping better. Normal part of aging, right? What I'm also noticing is there's not a better time for me to make a video than after I work out. My ideas, once again, are much clearer. Once again, we're getting a more... It's so weird. It is so freaking weird because I have never experienced that. I have experienced... What I'm trying to say is I never experienced that in the sense of, yes, in high school I started working out, and yes, we were calmer, but there was also the use of medication. When I came to the apartment, I was working out a lot. We had a really, really good body. But there was no instances of where I need to focus. I need to, okay, well, you need to focus now. This is an important job. I didn't have that. I didn't feel that in a sense, if you will. And it was kind of cool because you're in a position where like, okay, well, doesn't matter what really you do because, of course, no matter what you do, of course. But you're in a position of, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as... See, now I'm talking and it seems like I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm trying to understand something, and at the same time, it's not planned, it's not written, so we're figuring things out together. This is a kind of like a brainstorming session, if you will. You go to work and you're like, okay, well, I just have to do my job, right? There's nothing to think about. There's just a free-falling effect. So now, because of the content, we have to think about it. And it's so weird because in the morning, our thoughts are all jangled up, but we're a lot more creative. The idea comes, the different concept comes in, and after that we have to work out, and it's almost a high where you're so euphoric that you can't really function in a sense of, dude, I'm so elated. It's, for example, it's really simple. So if you put it like that, that would make sense. I do see the making content as hard work. I do see the making content as something that is a job, even though it's not a job. If you know what I mean, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but to me it does. Um, so that being said, when you understand that, you understand a lot. Per example, I do feel like that year that we just passed, I was always busy. I was always working, and we're not making a salary, but I was always working. And to me, that year felt very fulfilling. So when we do the hard work, it's almost as if when we working out, it's the hard work. So it's almost as, oh man, it's finished, I can relax, right? And there's also the fact that we're a lot more tired, which is great, but it definitely impacted the content. So I don't know if it's a great thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. It is a different thing. I think change, positive or negative, is scary in itself. I don't think, oh well, it's positive change, so I'm not scared. I think no, change is scary. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter where you are, it is a scary fucking thing. And we always have to be mindful of, okay, well, how does this affect my life? Is this a big change? Is it a small change? For example, I changed city. That's a huge change. I changed apartment. That's not a big change, right? That's pretty much it. So you're gonna see a different kind of content. I think that what's gonna happen is my body, holy shit, it's going down so quickly. The battery's going down so freaking quick. It's crazy. I think what's gonna end up happening is gonna be a classic case of it's gonna evolve. It's gonna evolve in a sense of, well, today we did this, yesterday we did that, right? In a couple of months, it's gonna be this normal of I did this today and I did this yesterday and I did this the day before and I'm gonna do this tomorrow. It'll become kind of like a routine, kind of like a sense of normalcy, right? So the sense of normalcy is gonna make us. It's like the honeymoon phase, if you think about it. It's like a new relationship, and you have this new girlfriend, and you're like, holy shit, she's so cool, she's so cool, she's so cool, and then holy shit, it's at 14%. It's going down so fast. And then you realize that you guys have been together so long that you're kind of watching each other poop. Not really watching, but you're brushing your teeth, and she comes in and she has a number 2, and you're like, oh, that's not romantic. That's not. Whoa, that's another thing, you know. So yeah, so I think that's it. We'll see how it happens. This is how I feel right now. Once again, what I love about the content that I make is it's an everyday kind of content. It's a person evolving. This is my mentality on today, the 28th April 2025. Maybe I'll make a video on March, on April, on April, on May or June, where I'm talking about something completely different. And that's the fun part. We never know what to expect. Expect the unexpected. That is something that I fucking love. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. It's going down 12%. What the heck? We'll be missing out on the sunset. Shit. Okay, so what's next? Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well, so having a wonderful day. Look at this. This is beautiful, isn't it? Today we're talking about a different subject. We're talking about something that's really freaking cool. We're talking about isolated vocals. We're talking about working out. Okay, so long story short, hi, I'm Ink. How are ya? Long story short, we've been working out. So when I make content, I do like having something in the background I can focus on. Because most of the content that I'm doing, or for example, when I'm editing, it's not really a mindful work. It's we writing down the timing of a clip. We're writing down the clip. It's more like data exchange. It's more so like an automatic. It's not there's no brain power required, if that makes any sort of sense. And I hope it does. It's a beautiful thing in a lot of sense because of things like, okay, well, my brain is turned off. I'm doing this thing that I have to do. I'm filling up my routine. I'm filling up my to-do list. But I'm also watching a movie. I'm also watching a show, right? But working out, I have for some reason, I'm doing it live. So there's the fact that I have to take care of you guys. There's the fact that we're always focusing on the workout. So I think it's in a perfect way, and this would be the perfect way to picture it. But in a perfect way, I think the best way to put it is us working out is filling up a lot of senses. The sense of sight, because I'm talking to you guys, the sense of hearing because I'm listening to music, the sense of doing something because we're working out, versus, oh, I'm just filling up, right? It's not an automatic. So with those different sense, I'm starting to listen to music more. Now the truth is, I haven't worked last year. We're just making content, so we kind of lost the habits of working a day-to-day job. And with that working out, I end up listening to more music. And for some reason lately, I've been really into isolated vocals. And of course, it's a sense of intelligence. Not that I'm smarter, but it's, are you more into, oh shit, 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop soon. I'm gonna have to stop really soon. Are you more, it's for example, are you more intelligent when it comes to visual? Do you have a better understanding when it comes to visual or auditive, right? Do you have a better understanding of something that you saw or that you heard? And sort of intelligence, right? And I think with isolated vocal, it's another thing that is phenomenal. And the reason why we're talking about that is because I am currently talking to you guys. Isolated vocal is kind of like that. There's singing, of course, but it's less melodic than with the melody, right? And I think it's amazing because you're taking something that is supposed to be musically entertaining, musically stimulating, right? So you're aiming those instruments, and those instruments, they make you feel a type of way. I want you guys to picture yourself in a club, and the music goes down, and the tempo gets slower and slower and slower and slower, and then boom, it goes back up, and you feel alive, right? Or you're dancing, and you're dancing to the rhythm of the music, and because you're dancing, you feel alive, right? Versus you're only listening to the vocals, right? And to me, it's insane because we're taking something that is supposed to be dance, and we're like, okay, well, listen to the story, right? And it's a new sense, and it's just a beautiful thing because imagine, right? If you were to watch a movie, and you can separate one part of the movie. For example, you would listen to a movie, and without it being explained via audio, oops, your battery is dead. Without it being explained